But no, I consider myself a Baltimore comedian. I love Baltimore, right? It's a humbling city. You know, my car's pretty beat up, but I didn't think it was that bad until I pulled up to a stoplight the other day, and a squeegee boy walked out and went, nah. It was fucking brutal. It's not the only blow to the ego I've had recently. I was doing a little holiday shopping for my mom, right? Went to Bath and Body Works. Any Bath and Body Works bitches in here? Hell yeah. Was balling out. My mom loves lotions, right? I was like, I'm gonna ball out for Jenny this year. I'm gonna get her 4 different kinds of lotions, right? I pick up 4 lotions. I go to check out. The cashier looks down and goes, ooh, 4 lotions. Busy night? Fucking sucked. Oh no. No, I consider myself a Baltimore comedian. I'm from Carroll County, Maryland. Know anybody in here know Carroll County?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't share. All right. It's a rough place. I don't know if you guys remember that insurrection that DC had 2 years ago, but a lot of that was us. Not a good look for the team, right? Carroll County's not all bad, though. We've had some celebrities come out of Carroll County. I don't know if you guys have seen that TV show Naked and Afraid. Yeah. So if you don't know Naked and Afraid, somebody goes out butt naked into the woods. They have to survive for 3 weeks. Again, naked. All right? We had a woman go on this show. They're talking. I'm not going to win. We had a woman go on this show, and she made it all the way to the end. She won, and we were super proud of her. But I don't think there's a lot of forethought for the people who go on Naked and Afraid, right? Because they're going to have to go back to their hometowns, and that's going to be an awkward trip to the grocery store, you know? Like, Becky, you were so good on Naked and Afraid. Also, your bush is insane. Like, trim it up, you know? Somebody's anti-landscaping. That's good to know. Good to know. Avoid her. No. All right. Cool. No, speaking of that region, I am circumcised. Any circumcised folk in here? Guys? Yeah. Ladies? Yeah, not as big of a woo on that one. Now, I think it's weird, right? Chopping off part of a baby's wiener, you know? I apologize if anybody ordered the calamari. Don't look at the menu, it's not on there. This is an Irish pub. That was just a little tag for you, right? I always wondered, the guy who gave the first circumcision, how'd he sell the parents on that? You know? That had to have been a tough sell. They were look at our beautiful baby boy, isn't he perfect? And the guy was like, almost perfect, you know? Hand me those scissors. You know the main reasons why kids are circumcised? People think religious or hygiene. Turns out the main reason, it's a subconscious thing of the father. So if the dad's circumcised, he subconsciously feels that his son should be too. Which I think is weird, right? Yeah, it's strange. Because I get passing down your last name, your wisdom, your life experience. But passing down your dick seems like an odd next step, you know? Like, I'm circumcised, so I'm assuming my dad is. If I'm being honest, I haven't seen his dick in a while. It's not close like that anymore. I'm kidding, we're not that kind of white. Oh, no. Any millennials in here? Hell yeah, I'm a millennial myself. I love being a millennial. There's some things I'm worried about, though, when it comes to getting older as a millennial, right? Like family heirlooms. What are we going to give our kids? Because the previous generations had cool stuff. You know, they'd be like, I took this pocket watch with me to Vietnam. That's badass. What are millennials going to do? Like, this jewel pod got me through the pandemic, you know? Bunch of freaks, too. Like, these actually used to be your grandmother's anal beads. You guys are gross for laughing at that. Shut up. No. All right, I'm going to hit you guys with a specific joke, because you seem like a learned bunch. Or not a specific joke so much as a controversial joke. All right, I think that Anne Frank is super overrated. I mean, come on, guys. She only wrote 1 book. Like, that's the one you guys stopped talking for? Jesus Christ. That was the worst one. No, you know what is messed up about the Anne Frank diary, though, is we actually got the edited version. I don't know if you guys know this, but her dad took out all the parts where she was bad-mouthing her mother. All right? I want, like, the raw and uncut version, right? Like, day 38 in the attic, my mom's still a bitch. Thank God it wasn't written by a teenage boy. Can you imagine? Right? Hour 4 tried to fuck the doorknob, like, that would have been bad. No, I was hanging out with a lady a while ago, and she said something that I thought was a little controversial. She said, Al, women can come just as fast as guys can. Guys just don't know what they're doing. Ladies, do we think this is true? Okay, wrong. Look, incorrect. I called her out on it. I said, okay, All right, I was like, all right, women can come faster. I fancy myself a bit of a sportsman. Why don't you do you? I'll do me, right? Let's see who comes faster, right? I fucking bodied her. It wasn't even close. I was asleep before she got the nightstand drawer open. Like, stay in your lane, lady. Anybody in here college educated? I majored in psychology, right, because I'm hell-bent on disappointing my parents. You learn a lot of cool things in psych. Like, I learned how to get better sleep, and I'll share it with you guys. Basically, you have to only use your bed for sleeping, because if you read in your bed or text in your bed, your brain associates your bed with that instead of sleep. Put it into practice in my own life, my sleep improved exponentially, right? I stopped reading in my bed, texting in my bed, doing everything but sleep in my bed. My sleep improved exponentially. Unfortunately, I sleep with my parents, and they get real tired of me masturbating in the kitchen. I'll leave you guys with this. I am engaged, which is good. Give it up for that. Yeah, got me out of the hookup scene, right? Man, because I hooked up with this girl one time. I hate to say this, she was a little bit of a floozy, all right? I went over to her house. She's like, go up the stairs, first door on the left. That's my bedroom. I'm ready to go. So I do it. I get about halfway up. I run into a line of dudes coming out of her bedroom, you know? But that's on me. I should have bought the fast pass. It was a beautiful moment, though. She pulled down my pants, took one look at my dick, and she's like, oh my God, I know your dad. You guys can pull on Alfred bars. Keep it going for your host, Angel. I think I'm in like 30 seconds, but I'll vote for me. Bye.